Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Enlightening text 1, text 2, text 3 and text 4 of chapter 4, Sati quits her body of 4th canto, the creation of the 4th order of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 1. Maitreya uvacha Eta vadukva virnam shankaraha patnyanga nasham hayubhayatra chintayan suruddhi drukshuha parishankita bhavan nishakramati niravishati Vyasa sa. The sage Maitreya said, Lord Shiva was silent after speaking to Sati, seeing her between decisions. Sati was very much anxious to see her relatives at her father's house, but at the same time she was afraid of Lord Shiva's warning. Her mind unsettled, she moved in and out of the room as a swing moves this way and that. Sati's mind was divided about whether to go to her father's house or obey the orders of Lord Shiva. The struggle between the two decisions was so strong that Sati was moving from one side of the room to another and she began to move just like the pendulum of a clock. Text 2. Suruddhi druksha pratighata durmanah snehadrudatya shrukala tivihavala bhavam bhavanya pratipurusham rusha pradhakshati vaikshata jata vepathuha. Sati felt very sorry at being forbidden to go see her relatives at her father's house, and due to affection for them, tears fell from her eyes. Shaking and very much afflicted, she looked at her uncommon husband Lord Shiv as if she were going to blast him with her vision. The word apratipurusham used in this verse means one who has no equal. Lord Shiv has no equal in the material world in regard to equality towards everyone. His wife Sati knew that her husband was equal towards everyone. So why in this case was he so unkind to his wife that he did not allow her to go to her father's house? This distressed her more than she could tolerate, and she looked at her husband as if she was ready to blast him with her vision. In other words, since Lord Shiv is the Atma, Shiv also means Atma, it is indicated here that Sati was prepared to commit suicide. Another meaning of the word Apratipurusha is the personality, one who has no equal. Since Lord Shiv could not be persuaded to give her permission, Sati took shelter of a woman's last weapon, weeping, which forces her husband to agree to the proposal of his wife. Text 3. Tato viniha shvasya sati vihaya tama shoken roshen cha duyata ruda pitro ragat strain vimudha dhira gruhan premanat mano yo ardham datsatam priyaha. Thereafter, Sati left her husband Lord Shiv, who has given her half his body due to affection. Breathing very heavily because of anger and bereavement, she went to the house of her father. This less intelligent act was due to her being a weak woman. According to the Vedic conception of family life, the husband gives half his body to his wife and the wife gives half of her body to her husband. In other words, a husband without a wife or a wife without a husband is incomplete. Vedic marital relationship existed between Lord Shiv and Sati, but sometimes due to weakness, a woman becomes very much attracted by the members of her father's house, and this happened to Sati. In this verse, it is specifically mentioned that she wanted to leave such a great husband as Shiv because of her womanly weakness. In other words, womanly weakness exists even in the relationship between husband and wife. Generally, separation between husband and wife is due to womanly behavior. Divorce takes place due to womanly weakness. The best course for a woman is to abide by the orders of her husband. That makes family life very peaceful. Sometimes there may be misunderstandings between husband and wife, as found even in such an elevated family relationship as that of Sati and Lord Shiv. But a wife should not leave her husband's protection because of such a misunderstanding. If she does so, it is understood to be due to her womanly weakness. Text 4. Taman vagacha chan dhruta vikramam sati me kam trinetra nucharah सहस्रशः सपार्षद यक्षा मणि मन मदाद्यः पुरो वृषेन्द्रास्तरसा गतव्यथाः. When they saw Sati going alone very rapidly, thousands of Lord Shiva's disciples headed by Yakshas, Mani, Man and Mother quickly followed her with his bull Nandi in front and accompanied by the Yakshas. Sati was going very fast so that she might not be checked by her husband, but she was immediately followed by the many thousands of Lord Shiva's disciples headed by the Yakshas, Mani, Man and Mother. The word Gata Vyathaha used in this connection means without fear. Sati did not care that Sati was going alone, therefore she was almost fearless. The word Anucharaha is also significant, for it indicates that Lord Shiva's disciples were always ready to sacrifice anything for Lord Shiva. All of them could understand the desire of Shiva, who did not want Sati to go alone. Anucharaha means those who can immediately understand the purpose of their master. Hare Krishna.